for welcoming us to your wonderful factory. So maybe you could start by introducing yourself to us and the role you play here at Maisha.
My name is Brij Raja, and I'm the CEO of Maisha Beverages Limited. We're the manufacturers of Hola soft drinks and energy drinks.
How did you start and what have you guys done to get here?
We started production in September 2019, so that's just been about 3 years now. And the idea was that when I looked at this market, I saw that the consumers were crying out for choice. You see, the world has changed. The world is becoming a more discerning place. People have access to the internet, people have access to international markets. And what I saw when I saw the soft drinks industry, especially in Kenya, was that there was no choice for the consumers. We've been drinking the same drinks for the last 60 years. We have the cola flavor, we have the orange flavor, and we have the Sprite. And I thought, for us, it's an opportunity to change that up. Consumers want choice, consumers want to have new exciting flavors, innovative flavors, and that is what Maisha Beverages is doing for this market.
Wow. What were the challenges that you guys experienced into breaking into this market?
Sure. I think building a brand is a process. It takes a lot of time, patience, and perseverance. One of the major challenges was that everywhere we stopped, people had never heard of Hola before. And it was always, we need to know about your brand before we can stock it. But it's a chicken and egg situation. You see, we need the support of our distributors and wholesalers to put the product out into the market. But at the same time, they were reluctant to stock something that there was no demand for. So we had to start at the grassroots level. We had to build up a demand from the grassroots, get engagement with the consumers, and work our way up from there. But it's one of those things where I think no matter what you do, it's always going to be difficult to start any business, but you have to persevere.
Apart from that explosive energy drink that really gave you guys a head start, I would like you to probably tell us what this range is and what products you guys have.
Sure. Like you correctly said, we launched with an energy drink. That is the original energy drink. And then we also launched with a range of 4 soft drink flavors. That was the cola, the orange, the rose, and the mojito. In the last 3 years, we've managed to grow. Our range currently stands at 10 different flavors. We've introduced a very berry, a sweet limau, a mango special, and actually we are one of the first people in the region to introduce flavored energy drinks. So we've launched a peach and lemongrass flavored energy drink and a red berries flavored energy drink. The idea is that we want to bring flavors that people have not tasted before, flavors that are common to this area, common to this region, but with a bit of a twist. We want people to taste new flavors, exciting flavors, things that don't push the boat out too far, but just enough to excite people, to excite their palates, and to be able to give them choice.
The range is actually quite diverse. You have probably more than 10. Now I want to ask, how do you arrive at these new products? Why have mojito instead of apple, for instance?
For us, we believe a lot in research and development, and we work very closely with European flavor houses. These flavor houses look at all the global trends, they look at what's going on across the world, whether you say in our region, in South America, in Asia, and we sit down with them and we brainstorm and we try to bring flavors that will work for this region's palate. At the end of the day, we have to remember that it is a drink, and it's something that is to do with taste, and taste historically is to do with culture as well. So it doesn't mean that everything you bring will work in this region. So it's not just about being different, but it's about being different and unique, but also smart about it. And we sit down with our flavor houses, they give us a range of different options, we tweak them, we make up our own little recipes, we manipulate the recipes a little bit just to get the right flavor profile for our region. What we really want to do here is give a quality product. Give a product that if you put it on the shelf in Germany or in America, it will stand out. It's a homemade product. It's made by Kenyans, for Kenyans, but we want it to be a world-class product, something that we can be truly proud of. And that's what we believe here at Maisha Beverages. We want to make things that is not just your substandard knockoff budget drinks. We want it to be world beaters, that when we go to any shows, any exhibitions, we present our products, people will be proud and they'll say, yes, this is something that Kenya is putting on the map.
What is Maisha Beverages doing to actually assure the product that they're putting out in the market is safe for human consumption?
Sure. I think the first thing is that we want to employ the right people to make the right product. I think a lot of the time people cut back on that and they think that you can get somebody cheaper to make your product, but you have to invest in expertise, you have to invest in your people. And that's what we believe in at Maisha Beverages. You invest in your people, and if the company grows, the people must grow with it. So for sure, number one is the people. People who care about this company will make sure they care about the product. And we want people who care about the product to make sure that our product quality is good. In terms of our production, we have state-of-the-art facilities. We have systems in place which the products are checked every 10 minutes for the parameters to make sure that what we are getting out is a uniform product. I don't want that you take your mojito today and you have a certain taste, and then you take it 3 days later and it will be a different product. You'll never find that with Hola. We want it to be a uniform product that every time is the same refreshment and the same great taste.
How many employees do you guys have here? And in your opinion, apart from encouraging food safety, what is their role in the success of this brand?
Sure. Directly, we employ about 40 people full-time. Indirectly, we employ a few more because we have our own distribution as well. But we also work with large distributors and wholesalers across the country. We have our production staff, we have our sales staff, we have our marketing staff, and then of course our administration staff here. The idea is that we are one big family here at Maisha Beverages. It's not that you will see a very tough pyramid structure in our organization. You'll find myself also down on the production floor helping out wherever is needed. Our logistics guys will be at hand for anything that you need. So that's the idea, and we want people to feel that they are part of this family. When they feel like that, they feel a belonging, and that's the sort of environment we want to engender over here.
Okay, still on people. Earlier we were having a chat and you revealed to me that you left this country for the UK where you studied. I would be interested to know how was that experience useful in your role here as the CEO of Maisha Beverages? Sure,
I think studying in the UK, I was at boarding school from a very young age, from the age of 10, and then I went to university there. And then after that I worked in a hedge fund for 5 years. I think I learned a lot of things along the way. It taught me independence, it taught me the importance of working hard and keeping your head down. At the same time, it exposed me to a lot of different things. I think part of the reason why you see that our range is so diverse is because I've seen that the choice that people get in Europe, and it always made me wonder why in Kenya we don't have that range. There's nothing to stop us from having that range, and that's why here we want to give people, the consumers, choice. We want to give them exciting packaging. We want to, if you look at our products, the labels, the way that's presented, it costs us a little bit more to manufacture that. But we do it because we believe in quality, we believe in choice, and we believe in bringing something new to the table.
So why did you go for automation, and what impact is it having on the efficiency of running these operations?
Sure, I think you hit the nail on the head. Efficiency is the key word. When you run any business, you want efficiency. You want your business to be optimized, and you want as little wastage as possible because that's where the margins are. For us, we went for a fully automated plant because we want to grow, and we didn't put in an investment thinking that this is just for the next 1 or 2 years. We're looking 5, 6, 7 years down the line. The other thing is that it's something that you touched on a little bit earlier as well. Automation also helps a lot in food safety. At the end of the day, we're a beverage manufacturer. We handle food products, and with the automation, your chance of contamination is much less. It's reduced. Human error. It gives you the chance to produce the same quality beverages over and over and over again. So that is the 3 main reasons why we have gone for an automated plant.
Now still on production though, but then probably on the roof. You guys have installed solar or rely on solar as part of your business to power your energy needs. Now, why did you transition to this form of energy, and what is the kind of impact it is having on your business?
Sure. We believe in clean energy. We want to save the environment as much as we can over here at Maisha Beverages. Every factory needs power, it needs large power. And for us, we get 60 to 65% of our power from solar. It's also a cost-saving initiative. It's much cheaper in the long run, and it's a cleaner form of energy. So we're very happy with the investment so far.
Maisha Beverages, most of the packaging are in plastic. So what do you guys do to ensure that you have as little impact to the environment as possible?
Sure. I think you very intelligently touched on what the main elephant in the room is, that plastic causes waste. But that is the main problem, because there is no sensitization in Kenya that the problem is not plastic. You said that plastic is very good, it's strong, it's reusable, it's recyclable, but when disposed of incorrectly, it's a menace. And what we need to do is educate and sensitize our public that plastic waste is the enemy. Plastic is not the enemy. We've seen even across the border in Tanzania, if you go, I don't know if you've ever been to Tanzania, but you'll never see a single plastic waste bottle on the streets, because what they've done there is attach a value to the waste, and people go and collect it, and they know and they see that, oh, there's a plastic bottle lying on the floor, but that's money. And what we have to do here is assign the same value to a plastic bottle. Get people, at the moment we're crying out about unemployment and people's lack of jobs, but it's as simple as going out onto the street and collecting the plastic, and there is a market for it, whether we say in Kenya or abroad, in China, India, Europe. People are buying waste and people are recycling it. For us at Maisha Beverages, we run several campaigns across the regions whereby we go and sensitize people. We educate them on the harm of disposing plastic badly and the benefits of collecting it. And we tell them that this is a fully recyclable bottle, that PET is 100% recyclable. And we want people to go out there, and as you'll see on all of our bottles, it says, save your shilling, prosper. We want people to prosper. We want the Kenyan nation to prosper, right from the bottom, right to the top. And we want people to understand that prosperity comes from hard work, but also prosperity comes from being intelligent and seeing opportunities.
Okay. So what do you think is the future of the Kenya's beverage industry?
I think we have to continue in the way that we have set out. We have to bring new flavors. We have to bring new concepts. There are several trends that are coming out. I think for us, we want to concentrate on bringing quality products. That's the number one thing. With terms of flavors are seasonal. We've always seen that what was there last year is not necessarily going to be there next year. But we have to be at the forefront, and we have to put Kenya on the map by showing people that, I mean, you'll never see a mojito soda. I don't think I've seen a mojito soda anywhere else. But whenever I talk to my friends about it, they say, how did you come up with that? And how come we've never had it, even in the UK? And I say, it's about identifying good flavor matches and seeing if they work with a carbonated soft drink. And I think the amount of flavors that we have out there are countless. So the future is bright, the future is long, and I'm excited for what it holds.
Where do you see the company in the next few years?
I say never say never. I think what you said, for generations, consumers in Kenya have been limited with their choice. What we've seen is, I mean, myself included, we grew up drinking Coca-Cola, Fanta, Sprite. And now we've got a new generation of children coming through the ranks who have choice, and their children will drink what they've been drinking, because that's what they grew up drinking. So we want that Hola becomes a household name. It's still a drop in the ocean, I think, compared to where I want to be. But like I said at the start, that every new business needs patience and perseverance. But I think what we see for the next 5 to 10 years is that we continue to grow our market share. We continue to penetrate. We want to build out our own distribution channels. And we want to build a brand that is synonymous with Kenyan quality.